back to 773 Oracle and Tarot. It's your girl, Chi-Town Ronnie, here to give you a remix on your emotional and spiritual forecast for this fine day of November the 10th. That is a Friday in the year of our Lord 2023. Collective, it is Friday. Give yourselves a great big round of applause. You made it. Oh, you made it. To all my not my social workers, but my service workers out there, know that I am in the trenches with you, baby. And I hope that it rains down money on you guys. Okay, so before we get into these downloads, let me just recap what we started on the Instagram. By the way, if you want to hear the first portion of this reading, go to the Instagram. The link is right there in my bio. And while I got your attention, if you just happen across my channel, please do all the things. Please like, please share, please subscribe, please follow. Hit that notification bell so that when I go and I drop these downloads, y'all are the first ones to get it, okay? To my returning subscribers, without you, I'm nothing. And to people that are just discovering this page, welcome aboard, babies. I'd love to have you. All right. So, November the 10th. Let's get into this, collective. Okay, so November the 10th. Mercury is in Sagittarius today. Okay, so Mercury likes to shake things up. When it is coupled with Sagittarius, Sagittarius is known for being flexible, adventurous, and they known for their honesty, okay? So what's going to happen is that we're going to have some optimism in our conversations and in our thoughts. So collective, what that means is that with Mercury in Sagittarius, y'all are about to say some shit you probably never said before. Y'all about to think some things you never thought you were going to think before. That's the beauty in this. What happens is that it's going to keep things interesting. Let me just say, things are going to be interesting. That's it. That's all. Okay, with that being said, let's get into these downloads, okay? So, on the Instagram, I pulled from the TOA Oracle by Madeva Pandema. And this is, you know what, darling? I can't even tell you what this is from. And that Madeva Pandema, they're nowhere on social media, so I can't even tag them in the links, but it is what it is. To co-sign, we used Shannon Kaiser's The Unshakable Inner Peace Oracle, and this is a Sounds True. That's a Sounds True publication. Okay, now here's the interesting part. Sorry about that, collective. Here's the interesting part. Both cards come down numerologically to the number 2. All right? 6 plus 4. Can you get that? Am I getting that in? 6 plus 4 is 11. 1 plus 1 is 2. We got 20. Back down to 2. Numerologically, 2 signifies partnerships, decisions, choices, balance, yin and yang, masculine and feminine, opposite attracts, all of that. And that rang very true with the card that we got from the Tao of the Oracle, okay? So it says, before contemplation, uncertainty, doubt, hesitation, loss of faith, unstable conditions, be extra cautious, and discord, okay? So we got that, so that we got that one. Now, for Shannon Kaiser, Unshakable Inner Peace, it says, nothing real can be threatened. How can you actively participate in creating heaven on earth? And again, it was the number 2. So we're talking about how we go about our day, how we go about navigating certain instances, how we go about navigating certain relationships. Okay, so so let's start with Shannon Kaiser, her unshakable inner peace. So when she says nothing real can be threatened, what we're talking about, collective, is authenticity. Okay, we're talking about authenticity. So authenticity means erasing the gap between what you firmly believe inside and what you reveal to the outside world. Okay, a lot of times, collective, we go along to get along. Baby, sometimes You've got to stand, you've got to stand tall on what you believe. And sometimes, collective, you have got to be that interruption to that fucked up pathology that everybody else is around you. Now, here's the thing, collective, not everybody's going to agree with you, and you don't have to care. But the thing is, though, is that when you put your piece, when you put your say, when you put your perspective into that zeitgeist, that environment has absolutely no other choice but to change. It will go back to its own thing, but it will recognize that, again, there was a disruption. There's another way of thinking. There's a new thought pattern that emerged. And you, collective, you gonna be that catalyst for that disruption, for possibly that change. Your job is not to worry about whether that person changes or not. Your job is to stand on all, 10 toes, and stand in your power and stand in your truth and be authentically you. Listen, collective, authenticity is everything. You have to wake up every day and look in the mirror, and you want to be proud of that person who's looking back at you. And you can only do that if you're being honest with yourself and being a person of high character. You have the opportunity every single day to write the story of your life. Okay? This is not a dress rehearsal, collective. Ain't nobody here doing cliff notes. So again, with Mercury and Sagittarius, it's going to be adventurous. So collective, in this regard, go for the adventure. Go for the adventure. See what happens. Baby, listen, ain't no one gonna kick your ass. Nothing like that. Yeah, they probably gonna say some stuff, but it is what it is, okay? Because that takes courage. That takes courage. Courage is what we're talking about right here. Look at this. This individual is on thin ice. Okay? You don't stop there, collective. You don't stop there. Just because it got dangerous, just because it got dicey, you don't stop there, collective. You didn't come this far just to come this far. Did you get that? You did not come this far to come this far. Go all the way. You already in a dicey situation. Listen, look at him. What's the worst thing that can happen? He fall in the water. He's going to fall in the water if he stays there. Okay? The outcome is that he can get onto the other side. And this is a perfect illustration, collective, for that old saying that everything you want in life is on the other side of that fear. The late great actress, brilliant mind, her name is Carrie Fisher. She's no longer with us. She said, do it scared, but do it in spite of the fear. Did you catch that? Be afraid, but do it in spite of the fear. That's us right here, collective. That's us right here. Courage is the complement of fear. Someone who's not fearless cannot be courageous because that person is a fool, okay? Once again, you all have heard this before. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. The brave man is not the man who does not feel afraid, but he's it's the person who conquers that fear. I believe Nelson Mandela said that. But courage to me is doing something daring, no matter how afraid, insecure, intimidated, alone, unworthy, incapable, ridiculed, or whatever other paralyzing emotion you might feel. Courage is taking that action, no matter what. So you're afraid, be afraid. Be scared, be scared shitless to the point that you're trembling and nauseous, but do it anyway. Do it anyway. Courage is about learning how to function despite the fear, to put aside your instincts, to run or give it your all. And let that fear turn into anger, because focused anger will get you your results. Courage is about using your brain and your heart, and every cell of your body is screaming for you to fight or flight. And then you follow through on what you believe is the right thing to do. And you got to be stubborn about that shit, collective. You got to be stubborn about that. Never give in to the fear, at the will of other people. Courage always rises at every, let me put it to you this way, collective. For Chi-Town, my courage always showed up at every attempt when other people tried to intimidate me. That's when my courage came to the forefront. So, collective, the situations that you all are finding yourselves in right now, that seem daunting, they're there to intimidate you. That is their job. Your job is to look at that situation of intimidation and look at it straight in the eye and say, is that all you got? Because you hit like a little bitch. Never let anything be greater than you, collective. You got this. You all got this. I always say universal mind, divine intelligence. Divine intelligence speaks to us because we are a part of that divine. So it's not important to recognize your divinity. It's important to act accordingly. And that collective means overcoming your fears. Be authentic. Be authentic. Be brave, collective. Be authentic and be brave. The situations that you're going through right now, collective, they are uncovering your magnificence. So don't shy away from it, because at the end of those tunnels, at the end of that darkness, you're going to come out brand new. Well, you're not going to come out brand new, but another facet, a new facet of yourself is going to develop. So, growth is never easy, collective. Growth is never, and it's often painful, but it's necessary. But grow we must do. Woo! Collective, that was one hell of the way to end this week. But with that being said, I'll be back on Monday to give you your breakdowns. With all that being said, collective, please do all the things. Please like. Please share, please follow, please hit that subscribe, please hit that notification bell so that when I go down with these divine downloads, y'all are the first ones to get it. With all that being said, collective, if this message resonated with you, pass it along to somebody, because it may be the blessing that they're looking for. And while I'm talking about blessings, once again, collective, thank you for letting me do these readings for you, and you all stay blessed.